folks, it's Gecko, and today I am bringing you my March TBR because it's the 2nd of March when I'm filming this. Probably upload it tomorrow, or whatever. So I have 10 books I want to read. I just want to update you on what I'm currently reading because I haven't done that yet. So I am on chapter 12 of Percy Jackson and Titan's Curse, and I'm hoping to get through it very soon because it's a very short book. It's really good so far. Basically, it's an adventure. A goddess has been kidnapped and one of his friends is missing, and he's going to go and rescue them. So that's fun. There. Next book I'm reading, I've been reading for a while, and I probably will be reading it for a while, and that is It by Stephen King. Spooky killer clown, and then friends have to go back to Derry because of a pact they made a few years ago, 27? Anyway, years ago. I'm not very far through it, only because it's very off-putting. I'm at the first interlude. It's really big. It's good though. I'm actually really enjoying it, so really get some more of that read. And then, the last book I'm currently reading, I'm doing a chapter a day of War and Peace. I have no idea what it's about. Apparently it's just rich people fighting and complaining and having parties. But it's a classic and one that people want people to read. So, I'm almost on part 4. Wait, sorry, no, that's not true. I'm almost on volume 1, and I'm almost on, where is it? Book 4 of volume 1. It's a huge book, but I'm getting through it. This is what I'm currently reading. I try and read, I was reading a chapter of that a day, and I'm reading that as and when. Now you may notice my top shelf there is a bit bare, and there's way more books than there were before, but that's how it goes. That's where my TBR is going to go. I'm with my train books. You're going to go on the right before I read them, and on the left after I read them, but they'll be piled up like that. So, like that one I've read them, like that one I haven't. So if you can see them in the videos, that's what that means. Book number 1, City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. As far as I know, it's an Egyptian fantasy inspired by Islam, I believe. It's the book 1 of the Davy Abad trilogy. Everyone else has read this and loved it. It's got an amazing map. So I'm a bit late to the party, but from what I've heard, it's excellent, and I'm expecting great things. Let me just move this across, put them down. Next on my list, The 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. This is an Afrofuturist novel about an apocalypse that starts with the weather. It's the Broken Earth trilogy. So, another excellent map there. I'm very excited to dive into this one. I read the first chapter when I first got it, as to see what it was like, and found it utterly captivating. And I just had to put it down because I was doing other things. But I can't wait to read this. Next on my list, Concrete Rays by Angie Thomas. This is the Waterstones exclusive edition, and it has blue edges. The reason I haven't read it yet is purely and simply because it got a little bit damaged in shipping and I was flattening it. This follows Maverick Hunter, Star Carter's dad, so it's set 17 years before The Hate U Give, when he's aware he's going to become a parent. And this has been one of my anticipated reads, but because it came a little bit damaged, like I said, had to be flattened. So, big up massive books over there. I'm also currently flattening The Name of the Wind. That's fun. Next on my list is Dear Justice by Nick Stone. I will get through it this month, it's very short. And this is about a boy called Justice who starts writing to or talks about something to do with Dear Martin. Dear Martin was an amazing book. I love the new covers. You can kind of see there. I don't know if you can. Yes, there. That's the new cover for Dear Martin, and I need to get it so they match. But I also want to keep my original because that is also amazing and beautiful. It's over there somewhere on the S's. So yes, amazing. Next on my list, another book I really need to get to. You Should See Me in a Crown, which is apparently about a girl called Liz who starts to fall for a girl in her school and has to, I guess, come to terms with sexuality, her identity, what it means. So she wants to go to a new elite college, but she has no money, so she has to win a scholarship by winning prom queen. And then she meets a girl called Mac. So it's a very pretty cover as well, so I'm very excited to get to all of these. Next on my list, A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This is a fantasy about multiple Londons, and Cal is one of the people who can travel through the worlds. There's 3 different Londons. This is the sequel to A Dark Shade of Magic, which I read a few years ago. This doesn't have a map, but it follows Cal and Lila as they attempt, from what I remember from the first book, they're trying to find something to return it to where it should be, essentially. So that sounds really fun. And we can see this absolute brick here. Oh, that is an unflattering angle. That's the 3rd one. So that'll be fun to get to. And next on my list, Dark Dawn by Jay Kristoff. These books I get through so quickly, despite them being very big. This is the final book in the Nevernight Chronicles, which follows a girl called Mia getting revenge for her family and training as an assassin. So this is very exciting. I read Nevernight a couple of years ago, and I read Dark Dawn last year. So I'm very excited. It's got a couple of maps in it. I love all the maps in these books. And some rings. And of course this cover, and the way it beautiful. The UK paperbacks are stunning, and I genuinely cannot wait to get to this because Jay Kristoff is one of my favourite authors. Next on my list I have Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. This is the companion sequel, I think, to Cinder, which I read the other year, which follows Cinderella. This, however, follows Scarlet. I'm not sure who Scarlet is. Hi, Loki. Scarlet and Wolf, so I'm assuming this is a Red Riding Hood retelling. And the characters from Cinder are in there. Loki! No, I'm busy. He nearly fell off the, So yes, not entirely sure what this is about, but characters from Cinder show up in here as well. Trying to fight an evil queen. Very fairy tale-esque. These are the old covers, and I only have the first 2 in the old covers, and I need to get the others. But the new covers are pretty too, so. Next on my list, another V Schwab, but can you stop it? Bloody hell. Next on my list is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V Schwab. V Schwab month. It must be V Schwab month. This is about a girl called Addie LaRue who makes a deal, I believe, with the devil to live forever But the downside of it is everyone forgets who she is. And it goes across centuries, continents, and it's across history and art about a young woman learning how far she will go to leave her mark on the world. And this is the first print of the first edition. You can tell because it's got the blue edges. These end pages are stunning as well. And underneath the dust jacket is just stunning. It's a very pretty book and I can't wait to read it. I've heard very mixed things about it, but I've heard very mixed things about most of V. Schwab's work. And I've enjoyed everything I've read by her, so it'll be interesting. And the last book on my TBR for the month is Blood and Honey by Shelby Mahurin. This is the sequel to Serpent and Dove, which is about a witch and a witch hunter who are forced to get married. And witchy things in 17th century France. It's fantastic. And this is the Fairly Exclusive Edition, because I got the Fairly Exclusive Edition for the first one. I got the box for this one, and I'm probably going to end up getting the third one in the Fairly Exclusive as well. And this is signed. The end pages are stunning. And it has art below the dust jacket as well. It's with all new Fairly editions. And of course, sparkly black edges. So that's my TBR for the month and the books I'm currently reading. Let me know what you're reading this month. Are you reading anything good? Have you read any of these books? I'm sure most people have by now. But yes. So, it's my incredibly big TBR. It's only 13 books, but I haven't read much already this year, so this could be interesting. I hope you're staying safe, hope you're staying well, and I will see you probably very soon, because my Fairly should be arriving either today or tomorrow, hopefully today. So have a lovely day, bye!